Hi everyone, we're going to continue with our work around Jack and the Beanstalk. So remember, if you want to listen to the story again, follow the link on Swear so that you know the story and what type of characters are in the book. So we're going to look at a character description of one of the main characters out of the story, and that's Jack. So can you remember any of the adjectives to describe Jack's appearance, character and his feelings? Let's have a look at these sentences. Jack was a small boy. How can you improve that sentence? Do you think you can make that even better? Jack was a small boy. Pause the video and have a little think. How could you make that sentence better? We could say Jack was a very small boy. Jack was a wee small boy. So there are lots of ways that we can improve that sentence. Let's have a look at some of the others. He was short and he had brown hair. Jack was not very tall. His family was poor and his clothes were torn. Jack was kind and helpful to his mother. He did things that was brave. Jack felt quite scared and terrified at times. Have a look at those sentences. Maybe read them again to yourself. How do you think you can improve those sentences? Pause the video and have a go. Right, now what I want you to do is use some of these sentences and write your own description of Jack. And check to see if you've put some good detail in there. Remember, making sure you've got lots of adjectives to describe Jack. So not Jack was just a boy, or even Jack was just a small boy. Jack was a very small boy. So really think of those good adjectives that you wrote on yesterday's lesson to support you in your sentences today. So pause the video and have a go at writing your own description of Jack. So here I've written some sentences. I wonder if you have written some very similar ones. I've even tried to put some commas in there. Jack was a wee small boy who lived in the beautiful countryside with his mother. He looked thin, had a large nose and short brown hair. His family was extremely poor and their clothes were often ripped and patched because they had very little money to buy food and clothes. Jack was very kind, helpful and caring towards his mother because he would go on errands to try and earn them some money. He often felt scared and terrified but would still go and do brave tasks like climbing up the enormous beanstalk. Have a look at your sentences and see if you've used lots of adjectives to describe Jack. If you haven't, go back through it and see if you can add some more. Maybe you could use some of my words, or maybe some of your words are even better than mine. What you could then do is, once you've checked your character description, is have a look at mine and see if you can improve any of my sentences. Lots of improving today and working on adjectives. Keep up the good work, guys.